And these are the pieces we already know you love. So we bring it to you with a special offer. And in this instance, it's the sterling silver and 14 karat gold crystal spinner ring. This is available with a sale price. That's going to save you close to $22, but even better, 5 easy payments. So not just 4, 5 on this ring. So this is sold out. Every day we have presented this spinner ring. I have all sizes for you, 5 through 11. So if you've missed out previously, well, I want you to get on your QVC app. I want you to get on QVC.com because I want you to be able to get this before it sells out again.
And if you own this ring, I would love to hear from you.
Oh, give us a call.
Give us a call.
But, all right, so let's walk us through this one, Danny.
All right, this is, you know, there's so much to talk about this ring, but this is really, let's start from the metals, okay? This is where Adipaz, which is the gold line that we launched on QVC about 9 or 10 years ago, meets Orpaz, which is our silver line, which we launched about 7, 8 years ago. And, you know, Adipaz was all 14 karat solid gold. Orpaz is all solid sterling silver. And when we combine the two metals, it just looks amazing. Now, the two gold spinner that you see, this is genuine 14 karat gold. It's not plated. You know, when we talk about plating, like 14 karat gold plating, the best plating in the world, especially on rings, after a while, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if it's the best plating, it's not going to look the same. When you're talking about 14 karat gold, in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it's going to look exactly the same because it is the true alloys. It is, and on the inside of the ring, it's also stamped. It's stamped 925 for the sterling, and I believe here 585, which is it's the stamp for 14 karat gold, as well as Israel, of course, and PZ for Orpaz. Now, spinner ring. Let's talk about spinner ring. Hottest category for 2016. We call it the Karma ring. We call it the Zen ring. We call it the meditation ring. The concept is that you have the 3 spinners in the center. You cannot take it out. You cannot move it because the way it was constructed, and I'll get into details shortly. But it's just a great look and fun ring to wear. Now, in the center, you have like the floral edges, and then you have the 2 gold band that we were just talking about. And then in the center, you have the floral spinner that it's all set by hand with crystals. The look of the combination of all the different motifs, from the floral crystals in the center, and then the 2 gold, and then the 2, it just looks so different. It looks rich, it looks expensive, and the truth is that it's sold out every time we brought it on air. And, you know, the designer, his name is Ami. I call him Ami the Ringmaster. It's the only piece that we have in the entire Orpaz collection that he designed. And the reason is that because this ring has been so popular, so we just didn't have time to bring more pieces. But he only designed and produced spinner ring with gold and gemstone. That's the only thing that he does. He has like a beautiful collection. This is my favorite one. But that's why it just looks different than any other piece in our collection. That's why it's sold out every time we brought it on air. That's why it's getting so many great reviews online. It's actually made from 6 different parts, this ring. You know, first we have the base, okay? Then it's 1 part. Then we have the 5 pieces, not 6. Then we have the 3 spinners, okay? Then he casts the gold spinner separately, assemble it. Then he does the floral one in the center, set all the stones, put it on the base. Then we have another gold ring. Then he needs to close it down. So he soldered the edge. When you'll get it home, you'll see it from the inside. But because he has like a special technique, you don't have any seam, you don't see anything. So you just see the 3 spinners in the center that they spins beautifully without any seam. So it's tremendous amount of labor, and the look is just gorgeous.
So they read really like eternity bands all the way around. And you could see a day, that's kind of what we do as women, right? We play with our jewelry. We spin our rings even when they're not spinners, right? You know, we take our bracelets and we kind of stroke those. So this is something that I like what you said, a meditation ring. Kind of like when you maybe are deep in thought, right? Maybe you're a little anxious. This ring can sometimes be that calming, piece that you can spin on your finger and then gives you a moment of clarity.
Yeah, but it's not a gimmick, you know. I mean, it is a gimmick, but it's fine jewelry. You know, at the end of the day, we talk about 14 karat gold. We talk about a lot of sterling silver. We talk about tremendous amount of labor. And I'm telling you, ladies, you're gonna wear this ring and enjoy it for years. It's not like a gimmick for the season or something.
Well, this ring we have available today at a sale price, and I don't know if you checked out that retail value on your screen. If you were to find something even close to similar out at retail, you would spend well over $200.
Yeah.
So this is the time to take advantage, especially since we've sold out of this ring every single time that we've presented it on air. It's back in all sizes, 5 through 11. Already 300 have now been spoken for. This ring is very comfortable to wear, I might add.
yeah.
Do we order our normal size, Danny?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we did the fit here. But again, if you're in between sizes, go up a size.
Very easy. I'll tell you, I have this ring on. It's another one where really it's a low profile ring.
Yep.
So this is a great everyday ring. You'll find, when I had my first child, Danny, my mom was present, and I said, I've never actually seen someone wring their hands. She was so nervous. She was like wringing her hands. Like, this is what you do if you're nervous, if you're feeling a little anxious. But then you have this beautiful piece of jewelry as well. And the crystals add just the right touch of sparkle.
Exactly.
So that way you can take this into holiday season. So when you get those great invitations for the holiday parties and gatherings, this will be your signature ring that you wear.
Absolutely, absolutely, Gabrielle. And there's something magical about this ring that I cannot even explain in words, that it just looks different than any other Orpaz piece. Something in the richness of the details, like there's not even 1 millimeter of spot that there's no flower or gemstone or gold or something. So, and the richness of the details here creates a ring that on one hand it has this antique look, on the other hand it has this organic look with all the floral. It has this movement, it has the gold, it has the gemstones. There's just so much going on this ring, that and the whole ensemble together just looks right, just looks beautiful. That's the reason that it sold out a few times every time we bought it.
Every time.
Yeah.
And it's very popular again this evening. And it's like a stack ring done right. I mean, you have the mix of metals. Like, if I were to do it myself, Danny, I would never get this mix like this. So it looks like you have are the best, style when it comes to stacking. So you put together the 2 gold band rings. You have that wider floral ring in the center, and then 2 smaller floral bands bookending it all. But it's actually one piece. No one will think, okay, that's one piece. But then if you let them in on the secret, the center does spin. So it does have that movement to it. It's really well done. We have it today at the sale price. And keep in mind, this has sold out every single time it's been on air. It's a top find today. So we brought in some. We're hoping everybody that missed out previously will be able to get their size today. And this is another piece I think makes for a great gift idea. I know it's kind of tricky when it comes to sizing if you're not quite sure, but do know we have that extended holiday gift return policy. So if you do order the wrong size, you have until the end of January to exchange it for the right one.
Yep.
So Danny, I see you over there spinning away.
I love it. I actually asked him to make like a men's version for this ring. I think that to have like a spinner ring, it's really a cool concept. And for me, this something works so well here in the balance. And you were talking earlier. It's hard to explain, jewelry, what's right and what's wrong. But when you see it all together, it just looks right. And especially on this ring, something in the balance here, because all the different details and the richness of the look, it makes it so unique, so different. I just have never seen, and I've seen a lot of jewelry in my career.
I'm sure.
I've never seen anything like this. Even when we talk about the silver and the 14 karat gold, the balance between the crystal. We've never used the crystal, and even look at the flowers that and the center. Each one was carved by hand, finished by hand, beautiful, set by hand. With the crystal that goes all the way around, and then you have the floral details on the side. Just a beautiful, gorgeous, detailed, high end. It feels good. It looks great. It's 14 karat gold spinners. It's gonna last forever. The crystal just looks beautiful. Adds just the right shine and life to the look of the ring. Just gorgeous, ladies. I'm telling you, you are going to love this ring. Try it. Trust me, you're not going to regret it.
And just to repeat, earlier you were saying the gold spinners, those are solid gold. It's not gold clad over sterling.
Absolutely.
So you have those solid gold, 14 karat gold spinner bands, and then you have the sterling silver with crystals, lots of depth, dimension, and detail in a ring. One of the smallest pieces, but this one packs a real punch. J324130 will be your item number. So still to come, we're going to talk about Roman glass.
Yep.